everyone, Sherry here, Surfer Girl 326. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for all your love and support. So, as you can tell on my shirt, I have another Operation Christmas Child video. I just had a couple things I wanted to show you. Over the last couple days, I did 2 little hauls, and I just thought I would show you everything I got, of course, at Walmart. Being able to be there every day since I work there, I always check out all the good deals, and so without further ado, I'm just going to show you what I got. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And thanks to my my new friend Denise. I've been watching her channel. She has awesome Operations Christmas Child video YouTube channel. D Rogers. I will put her just her link to her channel down below. She put a little, you know, alert, say, hey, I went to Walmart, and she was, and I don't need school supplies right now, but, like, you know, like we all the ladies that I've watched all the videos, we buy all year long. I start buying now for next year, and probably around January, I'll probably start getting those things ready, packing them up. And she's like, hey, she says, what the composition says, I found some composition books for 50 cents. And I had just gotten some about a month or two ago, and I think I showed that. But my boxes that I had packed already, I didn't have any composition books in them. So I'm like, well, so I added them, so I kind of got depleted. So I'm like, oh, I need to get some more, you know, books, you know. And Office Depot is another good one. They have like the spiral ones during the summertime and back to school. Sometimes you can get them for a penny, but you know, you can't get too many, you know. But anyway, I'm always looking for the deals. So I'm like, oh, let me just, you know, I went over the stationery, and because our clearance wall is not clearance anymore because of Christmas coming. It was all toys. So I don't even because usually I go over there every day, and I just see what it's over there. I mean, that's all you can do, you know, check it every day to see what they have. But anyway, thank you so much, Denise. If you do watch this, I appreciate the heads up. And so, but I also got 1 pack of these. It was the only one I could find. I just kind of look for these. I kind of like because these. So anytime something in Walmart is like a bonus, it's like a back-to-school item. Like even in the apparel department, which I work, our underwear, socks, and different things like that, they don't want to be stuck with them. So once there gets a certain time of the year or time, you know, that they've had them, they'll they'll clearance them out. So I'm like, and I happen to scan, and this is probably, I'm guessing about $3 at least, $3-4 for all. These are mechanical pencils, and you know. So I thought that was a really good find. And so I went back and I was looking at, so I went over to the stationery section, and I looked at this section that was kind of like odd. It's like they had odd things. It wasn't like plain, you know. Anyway, that's just how my brain was. Like, I said, okay, you know, just things looked out of place. They weren't marked, but it was like, you know, and so I'm like, why, you know, so I went over and I got mine for $0.25. So these were 25 cents, and there was like a whole, they were all in a box. So I grabbed the whole box, and because they were all the same. There was a couple other ones that were 50 cents or something, or were they $0.25? But they were graph paper, and I'm not sure, I mean, I don't know, kids in other countries would want graph paper. I mean, I don't know. So anyway, so I got 10 of these, and I was so excited. And I'll probably give them all to girls because you see that they're all pink and purple. So my next little find, most of this is from the apparel department, since like I said before, I do work in apparel. I got this, and I have gotten bucket hats before that I have ready for next year. And this must have been a return, because it's like, it's colors of the 4th of July. I always try to look, you know, look for hats. and it was originally $5.88, and I got it for $1. I have about 10 or 15 bucket hats that I've got my last OCC haul video, or might have been the one before, because I think my last one was maybe Goodwill and oh gosh, where I got the doll, I forgot. Habitat for Humanity. I got a little doll and stuff, but and then from the apparel also, they had these bags, and I was, you know, I kind of been looking for backpacks and little bags that, you know, that's not bulky, but we had these for $3, and they were half offs, so I got them for $1.50, and so it's like I'm not sure what kind of bag it's called, but it's kind of a big bag, and they have all these little compartments, so I got and I'm probably gonna do maybe a theme box, because the ladies that I've been watching, they'll do like their toy or plushie or anything they get will all have, you know, like a theme, like they. And Denise has done 70s. She's done Frozen. The Panda Bear was my favorite. Just anything that you can find. And so I'm going to start doing that. Like my little my stash pile. I'm just going to kind of like separate the themes. So because I never really thought to do that. And then I got a sunflower one too. So that's going to be really fun. Because my mom's favorite. Well, she loved daisies, but I love sunflowers. But they're really not too bad, because I said, could I even fit this in a shoebox? So I'm either just gonna like lay it down in the box, or I can just like roll it up like that. And I'm thinking it might take a little more room that way. So I'm gonna play around with those. Okay, so my next item was in the girls department, and the girls. So the last couple days. It was a Saturday, Sunday, or Friday and Saturday. The girls, they had a lot of dollar stuff in the girls department, and I was like, oh my gosh! I said, and the first day was the first day I got the dresses. That's right. So they had these cute dresses, and I'm like, I said, these things are so, they're fancy and frilly. I'm like, you know what? Little girls like to wear dresses. I'm like, I never did. I was a tomboy, but anyway, I digress. So they had all these dresses are $1. So this was this is LOL. And look at it's like a little tutu, little, you know, crinoline, whatever. And it has a little hoodie on it. And on the hoodie is a little bow. So, so she can, you know, but this is like, you know, it's very durable. It's not, you know, she won't be uncomfortable in that. So I got 2 of those, and then they had some dresses that were like, they had rainbows on them, and this is the same thing at the bottom, but it's very flowy, very, and the top part is like a t-shirt, so it looks very comfortable, and I got 1, 2, 3, and I got 3 of those, so that's 5 items up there, and I got that one. And then I had, did I buy it? I think that was one day. I think that might have been Friday, and then the next day she marked down more stuff. And one of my associates, oh my goodness, where I work at, she came over. She said, they got some more stuff over there. And the girls, and she showed me what she had. And there are actually dresses. But I guess I figured when they got older, they could just like wear leggings with them if they didn't outgrow them. This is a 3T. Look, it's Elsa, and this cute little. It's a dress. It's a like little sweatshirt dress. Yeah, and then as it gets shorter, she could just, you know, wear leggings or something. So I'm gonna try to find some leggings, but I don't know. It's you know, it's a sweatshirt material, so I'll see how much room I have in my box. So those I also got for $1. But my biggest find, I was so excited to find these. So these are 2-piece sets, and I got three different styles, I believe. So they were tank tops, and I'm like, you know, getting 1 piece of clothing is good enough. And y'all, I never, used to really buy clothes to put in shoe boxes. But, you know, when you find deals, like last year, I had 16 pairs of shoes. So I started with shoes. So I guess next year, I guess I'm going to be starting with clothes. Because when God blesses you, that's how I feel. With the deal, like $1, I feel like I can't pass it up. And I you know, buy like $10, $15 at a time so I can afford it. But anyway, so they had these tank tops for $1, and they had a little bralette with it. I'm like, I mean, you can't even buy just a bralette for $1. So I'm like, okay, so that was the first style. So look at the cute little palm tree. See, oh, let me see if I can get the front of it. I'm trying to show you the palm trees. And isn't that cute? So they'll have a boat. So that's a palm tree. So, okay, so I got 1, 2, I got 3 of those. And then this other one was really 80s looking. So this is the front of that one. And that one has a little orange bralette to go with it. And so I got 6 altogether. So I got 3 of those and 3 of the blue ones. And I did I couldn't pass that up. I'm like, oh gosh, because I spent like $10 a day before getting, you know, all of the dresses and the bags, and then I'm like, you know what? I said I'm just gonna get them. And yeah, and I showed you the composition. And then yesterday, I was doing a mod. I was because I mostly work in lingerie, and I was resetting this legging wall, and I got 2 pairs of leggings. They were this, and I know it's a bigger size, but they were $1, and I'm like, you know, something like this. If I don't, you know, I could always just donate it, you know, to a church or something, or I just got, God was just, I feel, and I know that sounds strange. I feel like, you know, you don't know, you know, that's why I digress. That's why I always pray so hard over each box, because you don't know who else is going to, who else in the family. When this child that receives this box, like I've said it before, you know, nine times out of that, they're going to have siblings. And I'm like, you know, if I can find room, I'm going to go back to I'm going to go back to 2 of my big girls, and I'm going to see if I can squish these. I'm going to roll these up. And maybe the mom can wear these, because they're large, extra large. And if not, maybe the girl, you know, maybe she can grow into them. I'll put, you know, the bigger, because it's like, 125, 130, you know, pounds. I'm not sure, but, you know, and maybe somebody can wear them. I mean, for $1, I could not pass those up. So I think that's all my Walmart stuff. And I forgot to show you last week when I went to Dollar Tree. I was just looking to see what I could find. I was looking for toys, and I really didn't find anything that grabbed me, that was a good buy. Is my Denise, who I just went to hers a day or so ago. She showed all these amazing dolls and Barbies and toys, and guess I'm gonna have to go to another, you know, because we have like several in my area, at least 4 or 5, you know, between North Myrtle Beach all the way, you know, to, you know, all around Myrtle Beach. I'm sure there's plenty. But they had these little blankets that I can put in the 2 to 4-year-old, and they're nothing's $1 anymore, but they were $1.25. So I got a blue one, I got a pink one, and then I got one with unicorns on it, and I got one with hearts on it, and I got one with rainbows. So, and I mean, to be such a nice little blanket, I couldn't pass that up. I'm like, I may go back and try to get some more of those, but I thought that was a really good deal. So anyway, thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching, and I pray everyone has a blessed day.